I mentioned we were looking at wildlife. We didn't have much to report other than the beaver we saw last night, which was quite cool. Do you guys want to share with the class?
We saw a beaver last night.
Huh?
We saw a beaver last night.
Not only did we see a beaver, I mean,
he was carrying a branch.
Yeah, to its big branch.
Today we're backtracking on the McCarthy Road back to China. And then we got new roads. So the Richardson Highway ends in Valdez, along with the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. And the most probably famous story regarding oil with Valdez is the Exxon Valdez oil spill, which was in 1989. This was at the time the largest oil spill in the history of America, at least. Since we had a BP oil spill in the Gulf. Yeah. That was larger, but this spilled somewhere between 11, depends on who you ask, 11 to 22 million barrels, or gallons, sorry, million gallons of oil into the Sound. And we'll listen to a bit of a podcast on it, but it was devastating to the ecosystem. And some species haven't recovered, some have gained strong numbers back in population, but yeah, it's just, you'll hear the story. It's not just the animals, it was the fishermen at that time, it was the compensation that really was lacking from Exxon. It's a really sad story.
Good morning. Well, I think it's morning. We're just at a lunch stop by the glacier. I had a really good sleep last night. Actually, had a really good sleep. We're on our way to Valdez today. Bit of a relaxing day because it's about 5 hours driving, and then everyone really wants to get a shower. We've not had showers for 2 days, so this will be day 3. And we basically did a massive hike yesterday, and then went straight to the bar, and then went to sleep, stinking. So all of us are a bit stinky, we're all a bit tired, and yeah, civilization is looking pretty good right now. I got a massive cold today though from being on that glacier yesterday, or from the Aussies, got the Aussie cold. But yeah, really excited to have a shower today. So probably have another nap and go and wake up and have a hot shower when I get there. I'm so excited. Salmon are actually bred in this station here. It's quite sad that we're having to rely on stations like this to breed salmon. Once they collect their eggs and sperm, they either die and they get given for like dog food and stuff like that, or they get thrown back into the river, into the Pacific, to live out the rest of their lives. But it's just really sad that we can't rely on nature anymore to do this. Like, we're having to rely on stations like this to keep salmon going. So we've arrived in Valdez. Drive was all right. 5 hours went pretty swiftly. We're just going to check out some of the fishermen, see what they've brought in, catch us some dinner. Isn't that right, Garbo?
That's right.
We're really excited. We're like, can't wait to have a shower. Can't wait to have something to eat. It's gonna be amazing. holding the salmon. Look what I caught, Mom! Good morning, morning, morning. We are in Valdez. The group are doing sea kayaking today. It's like an all-day thing, so they set off at 8. And then they're not going to get back to like 5 or 6. I have this horrendous cold. I call it an American cold. It's just vile. I've also got the chance to do see wildlife from the sea in on the ferry and on the wildlife cruise on this one. So I'm okay with it. We've seen quite a lot. I've seen sea lions and sea otters yesterday. So the main thing I want to see is whales. So I'll probably see them hopefully on the ferry or the cruise. But my luck isn't great, is it? Because I didn't see them in Canada and I spent all day on a boat for no reason. So hopefully I'm going to see some whales in the next couple of days. I'm just going to have a little look around the town. Say hi to some the locals and just take some pictures and stuff. It's really foggy here today though. I think that's half to do with the fires, but yeah, it's really, really foggy. But it's such a beautiful town, such a beautiful, loads of fishing boats and stuff, so I'm loving this place so far. So I've had a little wander around. I feel really rotten, so I've just bought myself some stuff for my cold, and now I'm on the hunt for some tea. It's a very difficult job to find English tea in America. It's really hard. Sort myself out, and go back to the campsite and have some lunch with people that didn't go on this sea kayaking as well, and then maybe go to a museum. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm just like an absolute child when I have a cold. I just hate myself. Moaning. No. It's proper looking at you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a bit of a head, not as good as head, I think.
This is a bit of David Attenborough, this. Animal rescue. Oh!
Yeah, it's stress. It needs to go to a tree, I think.
Oh!